Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Rock Shop Experience. I'm a reseller on eBay, sometimes Amazon. I was doing Poshmark and Mercari, and it kind of got a little bit too much for one person to handle. I'm a one-man show, one-man army. By the way, congratulations to you boys right here for the win. They worked hard for it all year. Big ups to Philadelphia Eagles. They deserved it. They earned it. Good job for the new quarterback, which, by the way, was the second string. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick haul video. I haven't done haul videos in a while. I've been very busy, busy with my family, busy with my business. It's starting to pick up. Finally realized that picking up better items, you're gonna do better. So I stopped picking up a lot of junk, some people might call them bread and butter items like American Eagle and Old Navy and stuff like that, but not me. I'm trying to stay away from that stuff. I only pick up higher end items now. You find just as many of them, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to start off. I'm going to start off with, get these out of the way. My wife is a nurse. She can get some scrubs. She got them today, and she wants me to sell them for her because she doesn't like them, so they don't fit her. They were given to her as a gift. There it is. That's the sound we like to hear. Let's see what we got. We have... Okay, alright. Yesterday I did pick up a lot of videos, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get them, and I'm going to show you guys. There's your boy right here. This is that... Billy London, baby. Billy London. Not too much, but it is what it is. There's a couple items here. I think they're downstairs, some of them. I'll just show you what I got now. I did go to the Goodwill yesterday, and I did pick up these. These are good sells. If you do find LL Bean and it's old, especially if it says Made in USA, and my cat's messing with me. He's like, "Where you want, Smokey? Where you at?" Oh, now I'm seeing things, so there you go. That's something else right there. That's probably... I got an offer. I think it's on a cassette tape. I try to stay away from stuff like that now. There's your tag. Try to get a little closer look. But what you want when you look for LL... This is a barn code parka, whatever. There's other ones that sell a little bit better. I'm not sure. I have them listed high. I'm taking offers. There's your tag. It should say Made in USA. Bam. Fortunately for me, there was two of them. There's women's. This is the women's. It's a women's large. It's like red, deep red, dark red, almost like a maroon color. And then there was a men's one. Same coat, same tag, same whatever. I don't know how well the lighting is right here, but they still feel a little damp. I did wash them. They still have a smell to them. I usually hang them outside. You can leave them. You can hang an item outside if it smells like smoke or whatever the case may be. And sometimes I use vinegar. I'll spray them with half and half water and vinegar and let them sit. The longer you let the item sit outside in the air, the more chances you have of eliminating the odor. So... let's see, here's an item that I picked up the other day. So I got them at the Goodwill yesterday. I think the coats are like $8 or $9, but they'll sell for $50 or more. So it's definitely good profit. I'll probably be able to squeeze them in a padded flat rate. So $7 to ship, $14 in. So that's not too bad. I guess I should look up here since that's where the camera is. I picked up this jersey, this Kane. I forget his first name. It's Blackhawks. It's really dope. They range, really. I got to get a string for it. It's missing the string in the front, and I really don't want to sell it that way. All it is just like a thick shoestring, black string. I'm going to see if I can find one to replace it, but it's a pair of Champions over there. They need a string too, but I'm not really going to get into that. I guess we could just do this video. We'll do my suits and my sport coats since that obviously what I'm working on today. I did pick up an Orvis. I'll show you guys. It is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. There it is. Not too bad. It's got the floral design on the sleeves. I don't know if you can see that, but it is what it is. I picked up a VCR. I did pick up a Brother. It was a Brother typewriter. It went for $100. I paid $7 for it. So, I mean, that's a hell of a turnover right there. You can't beat that. So let's go for that ROR or whatever is, you know, ridiculous. Picked up a couple suits. I went to Community Aid, Dollar Days. Everything $5.99 and under. I did have another video. By the way, please support my videos and everything I got going on. Please like, subscribe down below. I'll put it. There's a link in the description I'll leave for my eBay store. This was $9.99, so this was half off. Anything was $5.99 and under was $1. So this was $5. It's a double-breasted. It's the whole. It's a two-piece suit. It is. It's got the vertical. It's a hard Schaffner Marks. This is a brand that you want to look for. This is an older tag, so this is a vintage one. Let me see. There. This is, I think it's Boardroom, or what is it? It's John Wanamaker's. Wanamaker. But it's double-breasted. I've been selling double-breasted lately. A lot of people say it's not a very desirable style of jacket, but depends on what it is. I've sold 2 Burberrys, one with gold buttons and one without. I sold the gold button one not too long ago, and the other one with regular buttons, I just sold that last week. So you get $50 for them. If you let them sit and the right person comes along, if they're the right size, big sizes, that's what you want. When you're dealing with suits and stuff like that, you want big sizes. Because those are the people that are really looking for used ones, because it's just a little cheaper for them and a little harder to find. This one was $9.99, so I think all the suits were $10. One might not have been. This is a Cross in Windsor. Now I've had pretty good luck with this brand. See, I can't get the camera right because it's not. I can't see. All right, because I'm putting the stuff in front of the camera. Bam. All right, so this I'm thinking. I paid $5 for it. I could probably get at least $30 or $40 for it. Not a really big profit, and I'm pretty sure I can stuff this whole suit in a padded flat rate. The way I fold them and present them is not like in an unprofessional manner. They look half decent. I gotta look up here. I keep looking down here. I gotta look up there. But so I got that one. I did get one more. Here's the other one. This one was $5. It was $9.99 half off. This one's nice. This is a beastie. It's like a pinstripe. This is a Christian Dior Monsieur, I think it is. Monsieur. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like French or something, right? Let's see if we can show you the tag. Now this is an older one. This is like a vintage one. I got to get a better camera. I keep saying it. I said it before. I'll say it again. Blah blah blah. All right, so I got 3 suits. I'm gonna prep them tonight and list them. Get them ready. So get that out of here. I got some sport coats. I'm gonna do a sport coat haul right now. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll just take a look at some of these sport coats. Now, mind you, a lot of these were $1 because I went to the Community Aid and they were all $1. So, all right, this one was $5.99, so this was $1. This one is a Stafford. Stafford's not a bad brand. I think this is a little older. Stafford's okay. I mean, it's not no Gucci or no, Givenchy or whatever, but it's got the shoulder pads on it, which is a decent, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the word right now. I'm stumped. Decent look or whatever you want to call it. Style. Alright, so here's another one. This one was $5.99, so this was $1. Can't beat that. I mean, I'm getting sport coats for $1. This is actually a Joseph A. Bank. It's a really nice, it's a Glen plaid. If you ever see that material where it's kind of like, I think this is, yeah, it has the lines going this way, that way, but they're like, kind of like a checked line. That's a Glen plaid. I think this is a Joseph A. Bank. Yeah, it says it all over it. Oh, this one is a signature gold. This is the one of the higher. See if I can get the tag in here so you can get a good look at it. Signature gold. The tag on the Joseph A. Bank is usually at the bottom. I'm going to say right, the bottom right. Maybe left. Let me see. Purpose of my videos is for them to be informative, for you to learn from me like I've learned from other people. So I mean, why make these videos? That's why I want subscribers, and I want people to, so that way I know that people are actually learning, people are seeing. It's on the left hand side. So this is a really nice suit. It's a big size, so that's not too bad. I should be able to get at least $60 for that, because that's a signature gold. It's a Glen plaid, which is one of the most desirable patterns. Okay. They are really nice looking. It's a really nice pattern. It just goes good with almost anything. Here's another one that was only $1. This is a slim fit. Now this is a Joseph A. Bank. This is another higher end of Joseph A. Bank. There's Executive Collection. There's Traveler's Collection. These two, the gold and the Joseph, are the more higher end. Let me see if I can get a closer look into that tag. It just says Joseph A. Bank. This is a beautiful coat. I'm going to try this on. Let's see how it looks. See how it looks with the Eagle shirt. It's a little bit too tight on me. It's a slim fit. Not too bad, right? Alright, well, enough of all that. Yeah, my camera's really blurry the more I move. I did download some. I have recently reset my camera and reset my computer to factory settings. I had a lot of issues with it. I was trying to buy a new one, and I knew I didn't really need to do that. I could just fix it myself, because I'm pretty computer literate when it comes to stuff like that. And I just installed the software for my Logitech camera because I have a lower end one, like a $20, $30 one. I really need to get a really good one, because it's just, you get what you pay for. If you pay $20 for a camera, you get a $20 camera. You know, you get $20 results. So that's my next step. But you know, here's another one. Now I picked these ones out because of their patterns and because they're old and vintage, and people like them. They probably sit for a while, but it's a really cool pattern. It's a I believe it's a houndstooth. It looks like a houndstooth. It's kind of like one, but yeah, that's a houndstooth. The more I look at it closer in the camera, that's a houndstooth. Houndstooth is like the little jagged check. So I'm not sure. I didn't even look at the brand. Oh, this is a Joseph Aboud. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but this is not a lower end jacket. This is vintage too. Let's see. Come on, let's get it right there. That's what the tag looks like. It's actually a hunting horn. It's J. Rigging's hunting horn. My bad. I'm sorry, people. I think there is a Joseph Aboud, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a J. Riggins hunting horn. This is a houndstooth. It's old. It's vintage. Probably like $50 for this one. It's a 42 long, which isn't too bad. Like I said, you want bigger sizes. You really do. They're more sought after. Alright, let's put this stuff back in the bag. We'll start on the other bag. I showed you the suits. So that's $1, $2, $3, $4. $4 for that whole bag. Not too bad. Here's another one I picked out because of the pattern. Because it's got a cool, old, kind of golfy 80s look to it, you know, just a pattern. This is like a houndstooth check too, sort of. This is J. Riggins. This is just a this might have been the same person's. The same person might have donated it. So 42 long. Same. It was probably the same person. That was his style of jacket. That's what he liked. Let's see. Come on, let's get it right, man. This is hard doing this. J. Riggins. Okay. So that's another one. That one's vintage. Okay, this one's pretty nice too. This one is blue and gold buttons is a definite. Whenever you see them, if it's a good brand, I'm trying to show you the buttons here. They're a little faded, but they do have the crest. If you can see, let me see if I can get a better view. See how they're a little worn? A little bit, not too bad. They're a little worn down. I was wondering if you could just maybe paint them, like they make like liquid gold or whatever, and you could paint them and repair them, but it might ruin it. Then you'd have to cover the whole sleeve, and just try not to make a giant mess. This is another one. Since this is a good brand, even with the buttons faded a little bit, I think that we'll do okay. This is another vintage Hart Schaffner Marks, and this one is the Boardroom. That's the Boardroom one. So this one should do well. This should sell for close to $50 too. So I don't know where these guys get off with these ridiculous prices. With some of these people that I watch, I mean, shout out to these people because I'm learning from them. Like Endless Entrepreneur and all the guys that I watch, but some of them just have these ridiculous prices that I just don't understand how they're getting. Like for regular, like Brooks Brothers, I mean, when you find a Brooks Brothers coat, it has to be like a Madison, a high-end. I mean, if you sit on them, it's fine, but for me, I'm trying to move things a little bit quicker because this is what I do full-time for a living. I've been doing it for a year. I was part-time working, part-time eBaying, and it wasn't working out, and then I kind of like figured it all out, and as soon as I figured out the way the system works, the way everything works, then I could make a living out of it, but before it was a struggle, and now it's not a struggle, it's just a lot of work. Clothing is a lot of work, and I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to do like bulk.com, things like that. Try not to show that on camera, right? We'll get hit with a copyright. Alright, but I love it. It's my favorite drink. Okay, so this was $1. I couldn't pass this up. I do have a Nautica one downstairs, but I don't believe it has a tag like this one. Let me see if we can get it up here. It has the tag at the top, at the bottom. This is a beautiful Nautica, man. They always have the inside too, like the sleeves, like the lined sleeves. It's just a dope coat. It really is. There's the label. Everybody knows what Nautica looks like. I think this is vintage. This might be the same size too. This is a 40 regular. It's a smaller one. It'll probably sit a little bit longer, but it's got a nice style to it. This is like a houndstooth as well. Sort of. This is like a micro check. That's kind of what they would call that. It looks like it's almost houndstooth, but I don't believe that it is. I think it's like... Okay, and these are the two. I've got a couple of these that have sold. I put them on auction and they sold, but they sat forever. Excuse my background. My room's a mess. I'll do a lot of my work in my room. My room's really big. It's got the shower and the washer and dryer in it. And so it's a really big room. Probably drive my wife crazy because it takes up a lot of space. I have my screen and everything in here. This is another tag that you want to look for. The last two I had weren't in very... The first one wasn't in as good condition. Excuse me, but the other one was. But this is a tag that you want to look for. The thicker style wool. These are the Harris Tweeds. They are hand-woven. They are Scottish wool. I believe they are maybe made in Scotland. Not sure. They're spun, hand-woven, tailored in the USA. So they're tailored in the USA, but this is made in Scotland, I guess. So this is a John Wanamaker. So this is vintage. This is vintage. I don't even know if they make these Harris Tweeds anymore. They might be old and vintage. I don't really know too much information that in the background, when you see the, let me see if I can show you. When you see the half, I believe the half lining is called a skeleton, where it's only half. This part of it is not done. I believe that's called a skeleton lining. So I got two of them. I'll show you the other one. And then that's it for the coats, and we're going to take a break, and I'm going to list them. And then I'll come back with another haul video with my other stuff. Because I got 9 bags of clothing for $140. And that was 2 stores. I went to both of them. I went to the one in Harrisburg, and I went to the one in Mechanicsburg. So, killed 2 birds with 1 stone in one day. This is exactly the same. It's got the skeleton lining, the half lining. It's a Harris tweed. Right there. There's the tag. I'll show you again. It's just so you don't miss it. And embed it into your brain. That's it right there. Now, you can get $50 for them. If you let them sit and they're the right size, you can get $50 for them. I think that these are tailored, so they're not going to have the size. A lot of times, when you're looking for the size in a jacket and you can't find it, it's because the coat is tailored. It's tailored to the specific size of the person that wanted that coat. So they called up, hey, this is the size, I'm a 30, or they go in and they get measured and boom. So that's how that works. So don't get frustrated if you can't find it, because first of all, if you're going to list a sport coat, you're going to list a suit, you need to do your measurements, because you don't want it to get returned. I messed up in the beginning when I first started selling, and I was selling a lot of items, and they were all getting returned because I wasn't measuring. Now, mind you, I still do get returns, because people don't read the measurements. They don't know their size, and that's not your fault. It happens. It comes with the territory. That's what happens when you have a business. You're going to get returns. Walmart sells 1 billion items a day. How many returns do you really think they get? You ever tried to return something at Walmart? Yeah. So, especially on a Friday. The line's all the way out to the hallway. Okay, so that's that. Oh, what? Did we look and see what this one was? This one is actually, this is an Anderson Little. This is just another older, it's another older brand. 100% wool, Anderson Little. So these should do pretty well. I'm hoping these do better than the other ones. We're going to listen today. We're going to find out. So with that being said, go Eagles next year. Hopefully they can do it again. Keep sourcing, keep looking. Find those items, those gems, those things that are going to make you some money. I hope you enjoyed my video. Like, subscribe, and love, peace, and chicken grease.